A warrior's cry echoes through the New Zealand wilderness. Blood drips from traditional weapons. A young fighter stands among the bodies of his entire tribe, his father, his brothers, everyone he's ever loved, dead. His eyes follow the killers already disappearing into the distance. What he's about to do next will take him into the forbidden Deadlands, a place where nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever come back alive. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today we're heading to New Zealand, way back to 1375, long before any Europeans ever set foot on this land. The Deadlands is this brutal but absolutely gorgeous action thriller that dives deep into Maori culture. Have you guys seen this one yet? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious how many of you have discovered this hidden gem already. So our main guy is Hongi, this young dude from a peaceful Maori tribe living on the edge of this beautiful New Zealand valley. You gotta understand, while other tribes are out there fighting wars, these people chose to live in harmony. Hongi's not your typical warrior. He's more of a thinker, a dreamer, you know? His dad's the chief, this wise old man who believes in talking things out instead of fighting. Life's simple but good. The community works, everyone's got their place. Hongi spends his days learning the old stories, understanding traditions. He's way more poet than warrior, and man, that's gonna bite him hard real soon. But here's the thing, there are these stories about the Deadlands, this cursed territory where this legendary warrior lives. They call him the Warrior. This guy killed so many people that his own tribe banished him. Nobody goes there, nobody comes back. It's like their version of hell on earth. Then comes the day that changes everything. This rival tribe, led by this absolutely ruthless warlord, attacks their peaceful village. And guys, this isn't a fair fight. This is straight up slaughter. Hongi watches his family get butchered right in front of him. His father dies in his arms. His brothers fall one by one. And here's the worst part. Hongi only survives because the attackers think he's too weak to be a threat. They leave him alive on purpose, as living proof of their power, as a warning to other tribes. If you're still with me after this brutal turn, and you're as shocked as I was, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Hongi's broken, but he's not beaten. In his desperation, he makes this insane decision. He's gonna go into the Deadlands and find that legendary warrior. Only this guy can help him get revenge on his family's killers. The journey into the Deadlands is like walking straight into hell. Fog covers this barren, terrifying landscape. Skeletons and weapons everywhere. Remains of fighters who met their end here. No joke. The atmosphere in these scenes is so thick you can practically feel the danger creeping up on you. And then he finds him, the warrior. But this guy is nothing like what Hongi expected. Instead of some heroic fighter, he finds this broken, lonely man haunted by his own demons. He's been living here in isolation for years, tormented by the ghosts of everyone he's killed. Quick question for you guys. If you were in Hongi's shoes right now, would you ask a killer for help? Let me know what you think in the comments. The warrior refuses to help at first. He spilled enough blood, wants nothing to do with war anymore. But Hongi doesn't give up. He tells him about his people, about the injustice, about his thirst for payback. You gotta imagine this scene. Here's this young, desperate guy trying to convince a legendary killer to come out of retirement. It's intense. Finally, the warrior agrees, but not out of pity. He sees something in Hongi that he lost a long time ago. The courage to fight for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against you. What happens next is one of the most brutal and beautiful fight sequences I've ever seen. Traditional Maori combat techniques meet raw, desperate determination. The warrior fights like an absolute demon. Every strike lands, every move is lethal. But here's the twist that'll blow your mind. In the middle of this battle, it becomes clear that the warrior isn't just fighting for revenge. He's fighting for redemption. Every enemy he kills is a step back into life, back into community, back to his own humanity. I'm telling you, this scene gives you chills. The camera catches every drop of sweat, every moment of exhaustion. This isn't some Hollywood spectacle. This is raw, emotional warfare that hits you right in the gut. After the fight, nothing's the same. Revenge is complete, but the price was steep. The warrior's badly wounded, and Hongi's done things that'll change him forever. The camera shows us this eerie silence after the storm. Bodies everywhere, blood on sacred ground. Han-gi stares at the corpses of the men who killed his family, but instead of satisfaction, all he feels is emptiness. The warrior, with his dying breaths, gives Han-gi this crucial lesson. Revenge doesn't bring back the dead, it only changes the living, and that change isn't always for the better. In the end, Han-gi returns to what's left of his village. He's not the same man who left weeks ago. He's become a warrior, but a warrior with wisdom. The final scene shows him performing traditional burial rites for his family. The camera sweeps over New Zealand's stunning landscape while traditional Maori chants play. It's this moment of peace after so much violence. Absolutely beautiful. But there's something else. In the distance, we see survivors from different tribes coming to Han-gi. They've heard about his courage, his fight. Maybe something new has risen from this tragedy. A new community stronger than before. And that was The Deadlands, a story about courage, betrayal, and the question of how far we'd go for justice. This film shows us that sometimes the biggest battles aren't against outside enemies, but against our own demons. If these kind of raw, emotional stories get you hooked like they do me, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I drop hidden movie gems like this regularly that'll absolutely blow you away. Now here's the big question for you. Would you have gone for revenge like Han-gi, or would you have tried to forgive and find another way? I'm seriously curious about your thoughts. Let's get a discussion going in the comments. Thanks for sticking with me today and watching till the end. You guys make this channel possible, and without you, none of this would matter. Until next time, stay curious and take care of yourselves.